One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Today, conference bragging rights on the line in this SEC Big Ten clash. It's the Hawks. We have waited patiently and sometimes impatiently, and the moment is finally here. Time to kick off a new season. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. On the draw, it's Marshall. Turning it on! He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. They go to the counter. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Kept the last one on the ground, now they'll throw. Fires on the move. Or did he find a hole in that secondary? They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
And, man, that's not a surprise that they come to their go-to guy early. This is an offense that's so much fun to watch, and it's because they know who they are. They know how to get the ball to their playmakers. And on the first drive, Palmer, get your guy a touch, get him involved. You know receivers got some feelings, Jesse. I love that they're getting him lathered up and a touch early in this football game.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys who feels like he's open every single play, so it is a good idea to get him going early. For the defense, that's a bit of a jab in the face right there, because you came into this game, you know who's going to get the ball. You know where they're throwing it, and you've got to do a better job now disguising your coverages to try and limit him and take him away as much as possible.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. This time they'll throw it. Out wide left, it's Beck. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Yeah, I like where the quarterback got, because I think he needed to check the football down, but the pressure got there a little bit too fast, and he just didn't have enough time to get it to his running back and maybe put a positive spin on this play instead of an incompletion.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions, you've given up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
I love the third down defense. I love the defense understanding passing situation, dropping back, keeping everything in front of them, and then breaking on the football. In order to do this and be great on third down, you got to do one thing really well. You've got to come up and make that tackle, and that's exactly what he did.
I know one thing this head coach does every week is he challenges his guys to start fast, and it's so important today. Playing on the road in this kind of environment, you saw a nice drive. They didn't get the touchdown they would have loved, But still, kicking that field goal and taking this early lead, that's a statement for the visiting team.
Working the ground game. Just smothered on the play.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass, and he'll have to push it downfield. Left side is Montgomery. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work.
And that's a really good throw by this QB, man. Seeing the crossing routes, putting it on his chest so he can keep running across the field, get those yards after the catch. Nice job being on the same page with QB and receiver.
Unloads it left. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Escapes the pressure to his right. Oh, he's got some space. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. First and goal for the offense. He's looking to pass. Looking for the goal line. And he'll step out of bounds just short of the goal line. Almost a touchdown, but not in there yet.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on first down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
And after the really good gain on first down, they'll try to finish it off on 2nd and goal. And he's in for the touchdown. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And he's not going to take a knee. Here he comes. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. Here come the Hawks onto the field to open this possession. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. Quick give. It's Marshall. Breaks the tackle.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
They'll run him again. Got some green grass. There he goes. My, oh my, 41 yards for them on the ground already in this first quarter. He looks as if he's ready to put up numbers. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Marshall. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
You know, and that's why this guy can play first, second, and third down. You've already seen him earlier in the drive rip off some nice runs, but he can catch the football as well. And they're going to find ways to get him going in all sorts of ways, but you're seeing it specifically on this drive.
They want to run this quarterback. Got the first down, and he's brought down. For a nice game.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
You know, you got to be careful when you're running the draw play because you're hoping those defensive ends get way up the field, thinking it's pass. It didn't happen that time, and the defense was able to get a negative play.
Second down to the air. He'll throw it. Hauls it in. Breaks into the open. He'll be pulled down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line as they play a little pitch, catch, and run.
21 on the play. And that's good enough for a first down.
The Hawks trying to cash it in on first and goal. Just going to keep it after the snap. All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Takes a snap, wants to throw. He's got it still on his feet. He found some running room, but needed just a few inches more to put it in the end zone.
Nice job by the defense forcing the third and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
They had to kick a field goal on their first drive. They really need to punch it in the end zone on this one on third and goal. Now, the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Sells to fake. And the sack all the way back at the 5.
All right, nice job, defense. Backs against the wall. You did your job setting up fourth down. Just be careful, though, because this is a team that's shown they can fake field goals. Your guys have to be alert.
And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. Absolutely center cut. That brings them to within 1.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air, it's Jenkins. The throw. Out wide left, it's Montgomery. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. First play of the period, first down here. Fresh set of downs going up top. Takes the easy completion. Nice move to keep running. He stopped just short of midfield. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 48.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
Caught over the middle. It's Thomas. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down.
That is an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding the window between the zones and delivering that ball on time.
It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. From the gun, the ground game. Fights off a defender. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Unleashes one. And that one's incomplete. Third and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory.
Booster!
They'll send the back in motion. Back to pass, it's Jenkins. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on 3rd down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. 4th down, baby.
Snaps it, and he has to have it. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Nice job there to limit the running room, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain.
And this offense, they don't want a field goal. You can tell. They want a touchdown. They want points. 4th down, going for it. And how about the QB, man? How about the poise? Dropping back to throw the football. Nah, it's not open. Nothing there I don't feel comfortable with. But he absolutely pulls the trigger, makes the decision, tucks it, and gets the big 4th down conversion.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Quarterback changing the play. Back to pass on 2nd down. Left side is Thomas. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the 1st down.
Got to pick up a few to move the sticks here on 3rd down from their own 20. He'll be stopped short. It'll bring up 4th down as this defense makes a play.
And this offense, I don't think this is going to be a surprise. I think the offense is going to stay on the field. You've already seen it once on this drive, and they've already been successful. You know how hard it is to defend when there's an extra down, and they do it over and over again? So I think this offense will continue to stay aggressive like they were on the last 4th down.
Snaps on 4th down. Buying time to his right. Hauls it in, the 1st down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. Trying to establish the run. Fighting off the defender. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Looking for a man. It's Jenkins. Turns it upfield. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
All right, 2nd quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some 1st downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Didn't even get started. He'll be dropped for a loss of 3.
You're in the red zone. You bring out a bunch of tight ends on the field. So the defense, they were expecting a run on that one. They were physical, and they were able to force the negative play.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Kept it on the ground. Now they'll throw. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Touchdown, Hawks. And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick 6. Going for 2 here to try to make the lead 7. They'll go to the air. Makes the grab for the 2-point conversion.
And how about the cherry on the sundae? The big INT return for a touchdown, and now throw on the 2-point conversion. Give this team 8.
Number 47 sets a kickoff.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw, it's Jenkins. They're all over it. Out wide left, it's Montgomery.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
2nd down, gonna throw it. Look out! Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And the QB leaves the pocket, and he scrambles out, and he goes to his right. And I love how he keeps his eyes down the field, trying to make a play, trying to throw the football, but the relentless chase, I love it. Getting to the quarterback. He throws an inaccurate pass because he gets whacked as he throws the football.
Snags it down the right side. Running wide open down the gut of the field. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
I would love to sit here and tell you that was the greatest play call ever, and the offensive coordinator is a genius. I think that was some really bad defense.
He's changing the play. Looking for the end zone. And yes, he's in the end zone for the touchdown. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the extra point is good. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2.
Number 47, set to kick this one away.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. They'll run it. Thrust that arm out. It'll be a gain of 6. Sets up 2nd and 4. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Selling the fake. Still looking to his right. He'll pull it down and run. Still running at the 40. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running back-like ability out in...
What a job to lay out and make the catch. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Gets rid of it. Out wide right, it's Saunders. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5.
He's tackled at the 5-yard line. Good enough for a 1st down.
After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are, 1st and goal. Snap in the shotgun. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Hawks. He got it right inside the pylon.
Number 21 with the catch in the end zone.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Wants to throw. It's Jenkins. Looking long. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Oof. That's one of those plays where you're going, man, he probably could have made that. The defense wasn't great on the play, but guess what? It goes down as an incompletion. Those are one of those bullets that you got to dodge throughout a game to get the win, to limit those big plays.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Zings it complete to the right. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Defense was swarming around this quarterback, and he never had a chance to get it off. And down he goes, and we will head to halftime. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, we welcome you into the Week 0 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with a look at the away team taking on the Navy Midshipmen. And it's the away squad engaging in some real trench warfare today. Inches are hard to come by, let alone first downs. A tight tactical game where just about anything could happen. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
Wants to throw one first. Dumps it to the back. And the throw down the gut falls to the grass. Second and long here. Give to the back. And a good solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
And that's a good sign for this offense, maybe finishing this football game. Maybe they can get that ground game going. They've tried. They just haven't had a lot of success. Made them very one-dimensional. Nice to see them run the football with some efficiency later in this game.
Making the adjustment. Moving the pocket, it's Jenkins. Moving out to the right. Slings it downfield. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
Third and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. Snapped it, and he has to have it. And they can't connect, and the gamble does not work out.
Man, aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go out on the field and make some stops.
From the gun, it's Marshall. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening.
And I don't want to marginalize you guys' athletic ability, but I feel like Palmer and Davis both could have ran through that hole. I mean, that was unbelievable job by the offensive line, paving the way. He's getting to the second level before he's even getting contacted. That better change for this defense, or they're going to be in for a long game.
Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on 1st down. Fresh center downs going to the air. Unloads to the right. Zips it out to his man. And a nice grab with a defender right on him, and he's down at the 20. The Hawks looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. They'll go back to work on offense. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Turning it on. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a 1st down.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you've got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defensively.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it.
Great job by the defense forcing the fumble, but a bad, unfortunate bounce, and the offense pounces back on it.
Moves the pocket. It's Jenkins. Throws for the tight end. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
Well, this offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack 1st down. You've just thrown an incompletion, so 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. Here come the Hawks onto the field to open this possession. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are smaller, and that's what happens down near the goal line, David. But for this quarterback here, just take accountability and ownership and come out here and lead your offense.
And move on. Like, we needed points. That's something that we can harp on. We'll watch the tape this week, but now it's time to move on. Let's get another drive going.
And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Pulls and throws off the RPO. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
The Hawks have this offense rolling. Got him on the RPO. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6.
Complete to the wideout. Picks up 4. Second down.
Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. On the option. Now the pitch. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That's the sophomore running back they're taking a look at, and Holly Rowe will let us know what's going on the sideline. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Right side, it's Hoffman. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. The Hawks with the 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. A shot toward the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Hand it to the back. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Drops back. It's Jenkins. Stepping to the right. He's going to take off. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative, and that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield, nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Caught. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. That's exactly what they told us they wanted to limit, yards after the catch, and it pays off on this play.
And
look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Needs it here on 4th down. He's running free down the middle. Running inside the 20. Dragged to the ground, but not before. He's converted the 4th down to keep the drive going. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think You see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it in their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on 3rd down.
That's a heads-up decision by the quarterback there. You want to throw a touchdown, but if it's not there, just throw it away, and now we got 3rd.
Now, after the incompletion, it leaves them with 3rd and goal from the 3. He'll be stopped short, could not drive his way into the end zone, and now they're faced with 4th and goal. They converted 4th down earlier on this drive, and now they'll try it again. Pushes for the goal line. Not gonna make it, and the 4th down gamble backfires. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They go back to work in the final period of this one. From his end zone, a lot of room to throw downfield. Caught. He stopped just short of his own 20-yard line, but it is enough for the 1st down. They'll have a 1st down here, a Week 0 game that is living up to all the hype and anticipation. Drops back on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Got his man to the left. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football.
Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Handoff again. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short gain. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a 4th down.
Well, 3rd and short, I think the offense was probably expecting blitz. That's why they dialed up the screen, but it did not fool the defense. Great job defending the screen, setting up 4th.
The Hawks will line up to punt it away. Gets it away, solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that return man. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Handoff from the gun. Oh, he's got some space. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. Might as well give it to him again. A confident, tough, efficient run. Gets it up to the 44.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward,
Get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
He's taking the shot. Got it inside the tag. All the way into the end zone for a touchdown.
When you can run like that, the quarterback is going to give you opportunities. And look at him run by the defenders. QB sees it, stick the hand up in the air, catch the football, get to the end zone.
And a little pressure, no problem. The extra point ties the game here in the fourth. Here he comes from midway in the end zone. Stopped at the 26, brought it out of the end zone, picked up an extra yard. Here come the Hawks onto the field to open this possession. Tie game, fourth quarter, plenty of time to work with, exactly where you want to be in this one. Got it in the middle, it's McDaniel. They'll mark him down at the 37, it's a 10-yard gain. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Trying to escape and get it himself. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46.
You got to keep drives alive late in the game. When you're starting to get in the fourth quarter and it's a one-score game, you got to do whatever you can as that quarterback to scramble around, get extra plays, extra first downs. Really nice job there by the QB.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
Man, the evolution of the quarterback position. Basically, you should call them running backs who throw the ball really well now.
And guys, you know the other thing that happens here is that sets up the next play because you sort of left the defensive line gassed trying to run down the quarterback.
Oh, you got to be in shape, chasing him around all day on design runs, on scrambles, and, you know, it's just, and the +1 advantage you get by having that guy. It's so hard to defend.
A tie game here late, and they do not want to give up this football. They'll go for it on 4th down. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. Touchdown, Hawks! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
Number 81 with the grab and the score.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the points come on a pass from 39 yards out. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. Never a reason to panic. Just run your offense, plenty of time here, down 1 possession late in the 4th. Looking to throw, it's Jenkins. Blasted as he lets it go. Lucky to get it off.
And this defense has an opportunity to close this one out, right? Like, it's in the 4th quarter, you got the lead, a few more stops, and it's dub time. So pinning your ears back, rushing the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable is definitely job number 1.
Quick give. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. There he goes. Touchdown, Hawks. Took it all the way back to the house.
Number 24 with the defensive score.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they stay on target with the extra point, up 35-21.
Number 47 set to kick it off.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Direct snap. Fires to the right. A 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Long way to go on second down. Dropping back, it's Jenkins. Here's a throw downfield late. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. Third and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. Left side is Montgomery. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
Got to give this defense a lot of credit because even down to the last seconds in this football game, we're seeing outstanding effort. QB taking a shot down the middle of the field. There's a defender swatting it away. They have had this quarterback's number all.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. Throws to the wideout. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a fourth down.
It's been tough for this QB in this one. Very small windows to throw into, and he's been under some duress as well. It's hard to find a rhythm as a QB in those types of situations, and that's why it...
All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on fourth down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. Got to make the play on fourth. Out wide left, it's Montgomery. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good game there.
Well, this offense has a ton of work left ahead of them here in this 2-minute situation late in the game, but the drive off to a good start. You get the first down, you get out of bounds, you're working the perimeter of the field. That is exactly...
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. This drive facing a little adversity now after that last play. It's 2nd and 20. And he gets it away.
And the quarterback gets hit again. You already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, we've got a chance at a finish.
Well, the good news is you scored a touchdown, and you've made this a one-possession game. The bad news is you got to get the ball back. So if you're the head coach, you got to start thinking, how are we going to do that? Are we going onside kick, or do we trust our defense to give it back to the O?
The clock is just inside 50 seconds to play. If they don't recover the onside kick, this one is all but over. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Here come the Hawks onto the field to open this possession. So we've got a tight spot here, David. They'd love to run out the clock, but all those timeouts staring at them.
They got 3 timeouts on defense, but I know a first down ends this football game. So I got to get my guys physical, ready to roll.
Yeah, because you know this defense is going to be playing the run. They're going to be loading the box, trying to get tackles, using their timeouts to get the football back. So this is going to come down to who's better in the trenches.
They're going to ride this running back. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to put this one in the vault.
Of 10. And first down for the offense.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. In the red area, it's Sheriff.